Hello again, everyone. Yes, another pickups video. This one comes after we just did our 24-hour live stream in Scotland that was hosted by Gordon, GIB84 Gaming, where we raised money for Glasgow Children's Hospital. Everybody who took part in that should be incredibly proud at how much they raised. It was kind of mad, really. It was a fantastic time, and Gordon should be like incredibly like over the moon with himself with what he set up. That I couldn't ever attempt to do that, but then again, I don't work at a hotel, so it wouldn't be the same in my shed, would it? But never mind. Yes. Just saying, thank you to everybody who donated for that as well. It was genuinely, like, the turnout was incredible. It really was. It's raised money for such a good cause, and hopefully it'll all go to good use, and a little bit of the world is a little better, isn't it? That's what you need from it. That's what you want from charity. I thought I turned off everything that was going to make noise. My phone's making noise. But yes, I also picked some stuff up when I was there, but we'll get to that. I've lost my train of thought. Let's crack a beer and continue. Because I'm not good at this kind of thing. About 100 pickups videos in. Still not good at it. Right, what I'll start with, I took a load of junk into CEX and got some vouchers. I ended up with a couple £100 worth of vouchers. I gave half of that to the girlfriend, and I had half, so this is what I bought with it. Up first is GT64 on the N64. I bought this boxed without manual. This turned up with a manual in really good condition, so not going to grumble. I can't remember if it turned up in the protector or not. It didn't. This turned up in one of those cardboard envelopes and wasn't destroyed. So, yeah. Nice one for the collection there. I'm going to stop that phone beeping. It's going to be annoying. Right. Which is really annoying because my phone it doesn't often go off. So, it's odd that if I start doing a video, it goes off. Then the other, is this the other? No, I bought two others from CEX. This one I bought because you just don't ever see it, and it was boxed with manual. I don't ever see it. I don't know why. You always see the first game in this series. It's Top Gear Rally 2, and again, it showed up with manual. I bought this with manual though, in really nice shape. I'm not going to dig them out of the boxes. Again, I don't know if this turned up in a protector or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. But just to continue that, where have I put it? It is here. This was not part of the CEX thing, but this helped me complete. I think it completes the Top Gear subset, unless there's a Top Gear Hyperbike 2, which I'm starting to think there might be. I don't know. It's Top Gear Hyperbike. This was bought off of eBay for £35. It is complete with the manual. It was missing the inner tray. That's the only thing. But the guy said it's the German version or something, or I don't know. The back's not in English. But so I messaged him saying, what does the game play in though? It doesn't matter. I'm not too fussed if the back's not in English. What does it play in? And he said, oh, he just sent back like picture 3 showing some languages on it, which none of it was English. And I was convinced in my brain that this plays in English no matter what. And it does. So I guess he never played it. But yeah, even this version, like the German, Netherlands, whatever, I don't know, whatever version it is, even on eBay, these are listed at like 100 plus. So I think he did himself over there for a £35. But I'm not complaining. I don't know why, I've got a bit N64 heavy. And I'll tell you the final one I got from that CEX, the CEX lot. Again, this was bought with manual. I can't remember how much any of these were. But yeah, it came to 100 and something pounds. Is Ridge Racer 64. Yeah, I went a bit racer heavy, but there's a lot of them on the 64. This one might have actually turned up in the protector because that's a bit of a dingy looking protector. But yeah, again, lovely condition. Not gonna knock it. Just to continue this, because why not? Another 64 game. This one was bought off of Vinted for £30, I think it was. It's Chopper Attack. So yeah, one that I'd never actually played. So it's not a racer, at least. Yeah, it's a little helicopter game. From what I've looked at, it kind of looks like the old Nuclear Strike, Soviet Strike, those type of games, I guess. But a bit more 3D. But yeah, I thought, that's with manual. The only damage to that is that little bit on the front. But I can live with that for like 30 quid. I don't think that's even in stock in CEX of the manual. What I'll do now, let's go for another one. We'll go with some bits I've got off of Discord, because Discord's dangerous. So this came from Uncle Benny on Discord. It is Kirby's Dream Course for the Super Nintendo. It's not in the best of shape. There's a bit of damage to the sides and that, but it displays well. So yeah, why not? I'm awful at this game, genuinely awful. I'm awful at anything like golfy, but yeah, I just like it pink. I like the pink case, like the pink boxes on the Kirby games. So, and I'm not a mint collector, so I'm happy to have that. Rattling through these, aren't we? Also from Discord, I bought this off of another YouTuber. I bought this off of Super Smash Gaming, YT. It is Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2. Yeah, this one's getting pretty difficult to come by on the 360, to be honest with you. And rather than it being the Italian versions and that, it is the English one. So, yeah. Joe did me a great deal on that one. I wasn't going to say no. Another little bit from Discord. James on there, he was in a CEX saying, show him what he could see, and a game popped up that no matter what, every time I type this into CEX, it never comes up as in stock. I don't know why. But when I saw it in his little picture, I was like, can you grab that for me? So he grabbed it and sent it over. It is Soul Fighter on the Dreamcast. This is an awful game. Like, it's a 3D hack and slash beat 'em up kind of game. But it was, when I got my Dreamcast, this was one of the games I got. So I've got a bit of nostalgia for it and I want to play it again. It's not good. It is complete with the manual. It's in pretty good shape, to be honest with you, for like 10 quid. But I don't know why. This literally, it never shows in stock. So I typed it in as soon as I saw that, and there was like 10 of them in stock. It's ridiculous. Been looking for it forever. Every time I've had credit, I'll get a copy of Soul Fighter. It's a really common game as well. So I just think there's something that's bugging out on my app. Comes another Vinted purchase. I might sneeze in a second because I've got a bit of a cold. Let's swig some beer and see if that goes away. Gone with a Vita game from Vinted. I can't remember. Well, I know who gave me the heads up for this, but I don't know their actual name, and it's not going to make much sense if I say their Discord name, I don't think. I don't know if they want me to. It's actually a pretty hard to come by PS Vita game. Bit of a, like, heavy hitter. Most of them on eBay about 150 quid. I did pay £75, I think, for this. You're going to laugh why, but it's best of arcade games. Yeah, it's just a compilation of crap arcade games. But yeah, when it comes to PAL Vita games, this one is surprisingly difficult to get. I have no idea why. But I've got it now. What else are we going to do? Oh, this was a trip to CEX. This game has shot up in value, but I've always wanted it for the GameCube collection. It is Killer 7. Is it a Suda 51 game, is it? I think it might be. It's kind of like an on-rails kind of game. I remember playing it on the PS2, I think, years ago. It's like really, like, stylized, like cel-shaded-y, weird, very weird game. I can't remember, it's like £42 or something, I think, in CEX. I did use some credit on that one, so it's not too bad. Oh, the cold's getting bad now. This is one that popped up on eBay. It was up, I think it was up for like £50, but if you used a 20% off or somebody took it down to 40 quid, which to be honest is under the amount it costs on CEX, and this is brand new and sealed. It is Signalis for the PS4. It's like an old school survival horror game, with like a sci-fi aesthetic. I did start playing it on Game Pass, but then they removed it. And since Humble Games went under, this has been going through the roof in price. And I don't know why. I used to see this for like 8 quid all the time. I should have bought it. 8 quid, the magic number. I should have bought it then. But I didn't. And then I had to spend like 40 quid on it. 39.99, I think it was. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to start coughing and sneezing. Sorry about that. Let's continue. I forgot, there's another Discord one. I bought this off of Nikki on Discord. This is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've been after this for ages. Weirdly, I don't ever see it in the local CEX. I don't know why. The only place local to me that sells this is Game, and it's always still like £70 in there. But yeah, this was like 15 quid or something, 16 quid. So yeah, looking forward to playing this. I've enjoyed all the Ratchet & Clank games, so yeah, let's see what the PS5 offering's like, shall we? What are we down to now? I am down to... Okay, down to everything I bought when I was in Scotland. So, after the 24-hour live stream, we took a trip to Forgotten Worlds. Yes. I could spend a lot of money in there. I did spend a lot of money in there. Well, not that much. More than I wanted to. But, I don't know. Good shop. The only problem is none of it's alphabetical or anything, so trying to find things is difficult. I like the rummaging aspect. I really do. But I was literally... I didn't have long there because I had like a 9-hour drive home. So we had to get in, have a swift look round, then leave. But I could have been in there all day looking for stuff. But I'll show you what I bought from there. Up first is a game that I've already beat on the Xbox, got all the achievements on it, absolutely loved it. I've been after a physical of it for ages. The only physical I'm aware of is this one, which is the limited run one, which is Aero. It's a rhythm spaceship kind of game. Yeah, it's actually really, really good. I really enjoyed this. Problem is, this being the limited run one, there is downloadable trophies, well, downloadable content with trophies. So for me to get that using an NTSC disc, I will have to use my American profile, get some American credit, download it that way. Or I could just put this on the shelf and buy the digital English version, which is like 14 quid. But yeah, this was not far off eBay price. I think it was £40. eBay is like 30 quid. But then you get plus postage, plus most of the time they come from America, so that's even more on top. So yeah, I was happy to pay 40 quid for that. It's genuinely this is a like underrated rhythm game. If you like rhythm games, give it a go. This one I bought simply because I didn't know what it was. And this was under the value of it is on eBay. I can't remember how much it was. It was close to the same as Aero, but I can't remember the exact amount. It's sealed. It's Creepy Road. It's a... I bought it because I thought, oh, maybe it'd be like a kind of comedy, horror platformer or something. So it's a bit of a running gun, I think. But yeah, it's a Red Art game, so these aren't expensive when they come out. But for some reason, this one seems to be holding a bit of value. On eBay, I've seen them go between 50 and 60, and that's unsealed. So there are a couple up there a bit cheaper now, but they have been selling for decent money. So yeah, I just thought it must be needed for the horror set. It has a creepy clown on the back. Of course it's needed for the horror set. Even though I don't think it's really a horror game. But, This one is a horror game, though. This was definitely under eBay prices. Most of these are, again, in America, so you'll have to pay the import and everything. I've seen these go for about £50 on eBay. This was 40, I think, again. It is The Bunker. This is another limited run game, but it's a, like, FMV horror game. It's always looked really interesting, and I missed it when it came out. I've missed so many limited run games, like horror ones and stuff. I really need to get them all. But yeah, this just looks interesting, so yeah, I was happy to grab that. Annoyingly, that had a sticker on it. The sticker was next. It won't come off. I need to get the Mr. Sheen on it. Next up is another limited run game. Not a horror one this time. This was Caladrius Blaze, I think it's called. It's a shooter. I've heard good things about this. Again, this was slightly cheaper than it is on eBay. It was more expensive than the other ones, but not that much. Somewhere around the 50 mark? 60 mark? I don't know. Apparently it's pretty good though. And I do like a good shooter, so yeah. It's a really weighty case as well. It's got a fat ass manual in it. But yeah, looking forward to that one. And the final one. This was well over CEX, well over eBay. But I was there and I've actually been looking for a copy of this. It's a pretty common game, but the condition of it's pretty good. It's box shaped. It's the only bit of retro I bought from Forgotten Worlds. They wanted £60 for this. It's more like a £40 to £50 game. Like 50's high for it, but it's Glover. It's all complete, but I thought I was there. I can see it. The condition is very good on it. It's one of those when in Rome, I've been after the game, I'll grab it kind of things. So yeah, more N64. I'm a bit of an N64 kick, aren't I? But yeah, not one of the longest pickups I've ever done, but there's some decent stuff there, I think. If you disagree, tell me. I always like it when people tell me I've picked up crap in the comments. But never mind. Right. Again, thank you to everybody who donated when we were doing that live stream. I'm still, like, I can't get over how well that went. I really can't. I would plug the fact that there's going to be a rug being raffled off to raise money still for it, but this will probably go up when that's ended, because I don't know when I'll have time to edit this. Which is a shame, but never mind. Right, I'm going to bugger off now, people. Have fun.